My name is Cherie Blair and the business name is Avant-Garde. What we basically do, it's an ICT based company. What we basically do is solve a data problem. You find companies have a lot of data all the time. On your social media, people are tweeting about you, people are buying things from you through your website, people are engaging with you through telephone, through visits, through email. But with all this data that you're getting, how does it help? So the solution that we're offering is now coming to your company or your organization. We analyze your data and then make it useful for you. So for example, if you're a supermarket, you would like to know how often does Mora buy groceries. Then 2 days before I have to come, you can send me a message and say, hi, it's time to get your groceries. And you know who to text and who not to text. Often we find that there's a lot of people that text or send a message to everyone, but they don't know that I was just a one-time client and they can't differentiate that from someone who comes every day or every month. So we're just trying to put that in line. As much as it's not very easy being a very new sector, so to say, when it comes to technology and Internet of Things, it's important for us to always have sustainable projects, sustainable partners, and also businesses that will sustain us such that we make profits that we can reinvest back into the company and help it to grow. We don't really have a lot of physical assets because it has a lot to do with online data, big data. So our assets are mainly not tangible. It's things that are just, like in the clouds, So it's good to always know what we have and then what we would need in future, based on now the competition that we have out there. Knowing that is what helps us to improve the services that we give out such that they are of good quality or the highest quality that we can achieve, and that we are competitive in the market, because we want to become great, we want to become a very big name and help so many companies to use the data that they have appropriately. When it comes to finance health, it's important for us to always know where we're at. So what we do in order to have that in line is to have frequent checks, that is weekly meetings, monthly reports, quarterly reports, because we have a budget and goals. Understanding the financial aspect of the business has helped greatly, especially when it comes to the internal, first of all, the internal structure. You find that the finances dictate a lot of what happens inside. For example, human resources. If you need 10 people, you need money to pay the 10 people. Having a proper analysis on our end financially has helped because now we know this is how much we have, and then looking at the competitors and visiting them, having a call with them, we get to understand that's where they're at. So now we know the gap. We know this is either the strength we have or this is the weakness that we have. Because as you understand, each business has a number of revenue streams. So when you look at what we're doing and looking at the competitors, you can be able to say, this is what brings more revenue for our competitors, so what can we borrow from that? Taking charge as a woman in leadership, especially in business, in most cases is not an easy thing, especially in the technology field, because people are like, what does a woman know? Oh, please. What I would say I have learned so far is that anything is doable, anything is possible. So we always have to just have a positive attitude, and especially as women. It's very important to have that confidence within yourself, because that's what now you'll pour out to even your staff members. Don't be afraid to venture into anything technological, because the future is really tied to technology. Ladies, let's always support each other, encourage each other. I think it would be really nice, and it's also very, very great to have a training such as this one, whereby we're able to interact with other women, get more ideas and feedback about the concepts that we have, about the far that we have come, and also sharing experiences that help to build each other. There's always power where women are together. A road to growth. Before I really got to understand what it's about, I was just thinking, perhaps it's a path that people are being put on so that they can grow, but how? But now I understand the goal of it, having women trained and also having them running sustainable businesses. If you really want to grow something, you always have to empower the woman. Anything you invest or give to a woman, she usually multiplies 10, 20 times more.